Welcome if you're new, my name is Bill and today we are at Universal Studios. Look behind me. This is part of the track right here for Fast and the Furious. Oh my God, I'm so excited for that. And also, we're gonna talk about some Halloween Horror Night updates. There's a lot of updates that's going on here, and we're gonna check out some of the merch. Let's get a better view of this right here. Oh my God, look at this. That is cool. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Whoops. Look at that. That is so cool. I don't know how well it's coming up on camera, but you can see part of the track right there too as well. I am so excited for this. I cannot wait for this to open up. Oh my God, it gets me really excited when I see this right here. Wow. And let me just zoom out to show you guys how tall this thing really is. Look at this. That thing is friggin' tall here. My camera's being a little wonky there. Look at that. Look how tall this thing is. Wow, it stands out here from City Walk. Now, as we make our way in over at Universal, they have these trusses right here. Now, I don't know if this is part of Halloween Horror Nights. It could be, but it's still kind of early yet, but you never know. It looks like it could be part of it right here. There's nothing up here yet, no medallion, because that's still too early for that. But this might be part of Halloween Horror Nights right here. They usually put lights on here and it shines out up over here on the medallion and everything. So that's gonna be cool right here. I believe this has to be for Halloween Horror Nights. I mean, I don't know what else it would be here for. And man, that piece of that track, holy cow, is huge right here. It stands out right above the globe right there too as well. That thing is massive. As we make our way in Universal, here's more of the track over here too as well. Oh no, this was part of the big one right here. Okay, but you can see more of it on this side over here. Wow. I cannot wait for this. The first place I want to head over to is the Five and Dime. Let's check out the Halloween Horror Night merch. It's not that bad today. Crowd seems a little low. When I first came in, it seemed really crowded when you're going through security, but that's always congested through there. But here, it's not so bad. Oh, look, here's some more trusses right here for Halloween Horror Nights. And then if you look up here on the building up top, there's a bunch of lights up there as well. We'll get a better view of that. As you can see on top of the buildings right here, they have all these cameras up here, all these new lights, and not cameras, lights up here. They have some that are originally here, but these other ones right here that kind of like flare out a little bit up there. I don't know how well it's coming out on camera because as far as I can zoom in, those ones look like all new lights right here. They're all on the buildings right here. And then up over here on this building, you got some more new lights. And then you got a new truss right here too as well for Halloween Horror Nights. That's pretty cool. This makes me excited. And then over here, you can see there's some more lights going all the way down up over here too as well. And then you also have another truss right here. Man, my camera is acting up today for some reason. It does not want to cooperate with me. It keeps zooming in and out when I don't want it to zoom in and out. But yeah, this is another truss right here. They're going to be putting lights up on. I'm not sure if they're going to be reflecting off the building here or on the sidewalk down here. Not quite sure, but yeah, they have so many new lights up here now. These lights are not normally here. That's freaking awesome to see that. Okay, I made my way in the Five and Dime. Doesn't seem to be anything new. It's still the same thing from Sinners right here. Here's the shirts. These are all the things I have showed previously here. So yeah, nothing new right now. The thing up, and the price of these shirts, I'll let you guys know again for anybody that's new. These are $30 for this shirt right here. That's a nice shirt. This house is going to remind me of like an old mob house. I like that. The hat here is $30. These are the things that actually go on the carousel. You can see it right here. The carousel, they already have Jack right here and Dr. Oddfellow, and then you got the Sinners right here as well, and they all go around on this carousel right here. This is cool. I love how they do stuff like this every year. Oh wow, check this out over here. There is a big giant Trojan horse. I don't believe this is for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm not quite sure what this is for. I've never seen this. This is actually new to me. Look at this. The big giant Trojan horse. I have no idea what that's for though. Let's get a better view of it when we get a little closer here. Starts a little loud because they're doing the Marilyn Monroe show over there. But look at that. Oh wow. That is cool. I have no idea what that's for. I don't believe that's for Halloween Horror Nights though. But that is cool to see that right here. Wow. And then over here, this is where the other scare zones are normally at. This scare zone right here I love because it's always like scary, really foggy. And with the woods, with the trees, here's trusses up right here too as well. You can see the whole thing going across right here. I remember one year because they had like a stormy weather, some of the stuff had fell. So these are like anchored in like really good right here. Into like it's like a big concrete block right here, down underneath here. And then over here you can see that this one is anchored in. It's got some lights on this one. And then some of those other lights that we were showing on the building up here too as well. And they got a lot of trusses over here. Here's some more over here with lights on it. And there's another one over here on this side too as well with a bunch of lights on it. More over here. I can't wait till they start putting out some of the props and you kind of like guess what they are. Some of them are open, some of them they have to keep them covered up because they look too gory, but it'd be pretty cool to kind of guess what's underneath it when they do put the props out. There's another truss here. I mean, they got a whole bunch going on over here. Man, this gets me excited for Halloween Horror Nights. Let me know in the comments below if you guys love Halloween Horror Nights too as well. Here's some more here. And then you got one over here, and then there's one more on this, and actually two more over here. This one that's kind of covered up is weird because look at that way it goes. It goes out. It looks like a number 7, the way it goes. This truss here, they're probably going to add some like lights or something on that right there. And then you got the last truss over here as well. Oh, what is this? Is this like a stage or something? Over here, oh, this is pretty cool. Some more trusses with the lights on them right here too as well. But this is like a stage or something, like someone will be standing up here or something. Maybe some scare actor or something. That's actually pretty neat seeing that. And then you got two more trusses, one here and then one over that way as well. The executive producer of The Simpsons, Matt Selman, I think I'm saying that name correctly, I'm not sure. He was talking about doing something over here for the Simpson areas for 2026 for Halloween Horror Nights. That would be pretty cool because they said, you know, their biggest times were when they had Halloween episodes of The Simpsons, and they've never really ever thought about making this area over here something to do with Halloween Horror Nights. That's gonna be so cool if they do something this year for that. Could we be getting something with that? I don't know for sure, but that would be pretty cool. And they were also talking probably about for 2027, they were going to do something with the ride maybe, and have maybe some like, I guess, Halloween scenes or stuff in it. So that would be pretty cool too as well for like 2027, not this year, but they said outside of the ride, they wanted to do something for this area. So if they do, that will be freaking awesome. So man, I don't know for sure. This is not confirmed or anything, but this will be cool. They turn this area into some type of Simpsons Halloween thing. That's gonna be badass. One thing I forgot to point out about this prop is they have this like so close right up against these crepe myrtles, these trees right here. They're gonna either have to pull it out some, because it's like if you're standing right there, you're gonna hit the trees right there. It's like so close to it. Unless you just have it sitting here for now, and they're gonna probably move it later on. I wonder what it's gonna be. Okay, this Trojan horse is here for the new movie Odyssey with Chris Nolan. That's why this is here. That is so cool. And over here at Battery Park, we have some trusses that are up here too as well. And then back behind here, they have some more trusses here too as well. They usually have like some scare actors right here you can actually take pictures with during Halloween Horror Nights. So here's the trusses that are up right up over in here. You get the lights going across attached to it right now, but there's the trusses there. All right, I went over to the Brown Derby. If you're an annual pass holder, this is where you can get discounts on Universal merch. This bag right here was originally $85. I got it for 20 something a piece. My wife and daughter both wanted one, so I got two of them, and they were like 20 something a piece. Not bad at all. It was like 40 something dollars. I'll look at the receipt here in a second, but not bad, man. When your annual pass holder from 85 to 20 something a piece, that is really good. It's not an actual lounge fly, but it looks like a lounge fly. Really nice little bag here. And that school says Monsters on it. I'll bring out the receipt and let you guys know the exact price. All right, here's the price for two, $41.54. Not a bad deal at all. And the bags were originally $85 a piece. Not a bad deal. When you're an annual pass holder, you can go right over there, that brown derby, that's the building right there. They have discounted merch on here. So if you're not a pass holder, take advantage of that. You get really good deals on the merches over in there. I'm over here where I hope they bring back the tribute store here. They also got a lot of lights up here on top of the buildings, up here on the roofs too, as well. Now I know some lights were here, but those lights up there look all new. All the ones that are on top of this roof right here are all new for Halloween Horror Nights. And man, they are setting these things up quick, because there's lights on all these roofs up over here as well. I don't know how well it's coming out on camera. There's a better look of it. There's the lights there. There's another one over here. They're like all the way down on these buildings here. Man, they are moving pretty fast about putting all these lights up. Before you know it, it'll be Halloween Horror Nights, because it starts in August. So yeah, so it makes sense why they have a lot of the lights up already and everything. I'm thinking of October, but I'm coming in the beginning of like opening day of Halloween Horror Nights. So yeah. But I'm hoping that the tribute store is back here, because it was way bigger. When it was over here by the arcade, it kind of stunk. Everybody coming off the Mummy ride, it was too congested. Everybody was on top of each other. So everybody's hoping it's back here, and it was better themed in here too, because this place is really big, and they theme it really well in here. When it was over here by the arcade, it wasn't themed. I love how Universal has these cool zones right here. You stand in front of this fan blowing out mist of water right here. Feels so good to cool you off. All right, guys, I had a great time today showing you guys all the new Halloween Horror Night props and the trusses, everything up. I can't wait till it gets closer towards Halloween and you start seeing some of the props out. That's awesome. I love doing this every year. It is so much fun. And I can't, before you know it, it's going to be here. It starts in August already. So, wow. Right around the corner here. It's going to be here so fast. Then before you know it, the Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift will be done. I cannot wait to ride that. I can't say it enough. But with that being said, guys, I had a blast today. I hope you like these type of videos too. If you do, give me a like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. With that being said, I hope to see you in the parks. Take care of yourself and each other. I'll see y'all next video. Bye. If you're still here, one of my pet peeves is I can't stand when the people in front of me don't pull up, because here's my car. Look how far out I'm sticking out in the road here. I was paranoid the whole time someone's going to hit my car, because there's a Ford Transit in front of me who did not pull up all the way. I didn't want to show the license plate or anything like that. They had plenty more room to pull forward, and they didn't pull forward. So now it leaves me sticking out in the road here, and I hate that. All right, now the vlog is over.